So welcome everyone to Thursday Core. My name is Alex. It's an absolute honor to be here. We're gonna have a no bolster class today, no supports. And we like to check in every once in a while. So we're gonna start by lying down on the ground. And as we lie down on the ground, remember just to move side to side. So as you move side to side, just get nice and comfortable on the ground, making yourself lower and lower to the ground. And again, if you do want to use a support, just use it as a way of a head pillow, just to help you relax. But again, not necessary. So just breathing and feeling as we move side to side, right? Rocking it out. The first movement we're going to do is bring our knees up and towards the air and then kick our legs up. And then bring our legs back down. And as we come down, we're going to lift our tailbone up. Good. And then come back down. Knees come into chest. Give yourself a nice lift. Come back down. And then feet to the floor. Push through the elbows, tailbone up. So again, it's a nice, simple movement. Doesn't take much time. Right? What we want to focus on is the breath. Right? Find the spots you want to breathe. Suspend the breath where there's a transition. All the way in and all the way out. Good. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Draw your knees into your chest. Give yourself a nice squeeze. And as you do this, just bring your head off the ground and just roll around in your lower lumbar, right? Bottom of your back. Feel your hips. And now start to make little circles with your hands. Relax your head back out on the ground. And when I say relax, I mean really relax, right? Head can move side to side, right? You want to tuck your chin, keep it nice and long. And if it doesn't feel good, remember, reach for that bolster or blanket or pillow and just place it on your head. But right now, just making circles. Good. And then release your hands and continue making those circles, just nice and round. Moving all around and looking in opposite ways. So as the knees go left, look right. As the knees go right, look left. And let it flow, let it go. Good. And as we do this movement, we're going to stop right in the middle. So right down at the bottom, we're going to stop right here. And we're going to transition. Perfect. So again, down, up, right? And just let it flow through that bottom part, really tuck it in. And again, just getting that deeper massage, turning into, right, rather than turning away from, right? Turning into this area, being able to work it in such a way. Again, there's a lot of discomfort that can happen in the lower lumbar. So this is a really great way to understand just that involuntary contraction or that numbness or that strong sensation, whatever it may be. Good. Again, coming down to the tailbone, bring the feet to the floor. Now curl the tailbone in the opposite way and then bring it back down to the floor and then curl it in the opposite way. Good. Up and down. And now as we continue to do this movement, bring the legs with you. So down and then we go up. You want to imagine it from your tailbone. From your tailbone. Tailbone, nice and easy. And the reason it's through your tailbone is, again, we're isolating that very thin energy. And as we do this, right, reach through and then come back down. Feel it a couple times. Roll it in, and then like an arrow, once you roll it in, right, curl your toes, reach on through. Reach on through. And relax. And roll it up and down. Right, continue to roll it. Toe taps, feel. Good, fantastic. And then soles of the feet to the floor. Reach on through. Good, grab your knees, bring your knees into your chest. Give yourself a nice squeeze. When you're ready, crawl on through for happy baby. First, reach for the heels or the outside of the feet, whichever is more comfortable. And then you just lie back. This is stirrup. Right? Relax your head, relax your shoulders. Right? Relax your back. It's all about the spine. Right? We feel our bodies because that signal goes to our central nervous system from our peripheral nervous system. And so what we feel is a signal, right? A sensation. And so what's down below, right? It all gets processed through the spine, through the brain. And so if we can work these signals, if we can intersect these points, if we can massage them, lengthen them, strengthen them, elongate them, expand them, all these different verbs, we can change the noun, we can change the story, we can change the object, which in this case is ourselves. And that's the beauty of yoga. Coming up, relax again, back down, open up the legs, relax the head once again. Side to side, let it go. Deep breath in. Deeper breath out. Breathing all the way in and all the way out. You're just feeling your back on the floor, and it's just getting more and more, I want to say pressed, but it's more grounded on the ground. Right? The feeling of lift is here, the feeling of relax, lay out. Right? We lock it in, we lay it out. And get as comfortable as you can here in your happy baby. And breathe. Good, now when you're ready, just relax it back down. Soles of the feet come to the floor. And when the soles of the feet come to the floor, we're gonna lift up, reach for knees. Reach for knees, little tiny movements, reaching for our knees. Reaching for our knees, nice and slowly. Reaching for knees, reaching for knees. Good, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Beautiful. Grab your knees, kick, 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 kick. We're gonna move a little bit more this way. Good. Okay. Tuck your chin, little tiny movements. Make your frame nice and strong with your arms. Kick up and down a couple times. Good, and when you're ready, lie down on your back, kick your legs up, kick your arms up, waterfall. Relax your head, relax your shoulders, right? Legs straight. Twinkle the fingers like stars. Move through the heels. Relax your head. Just hold here. Legs as straight as you can. Imagine your forward fold. Breathing all the way in. Breathing all the way out. And now you can make the hand movements a little faster, like you're playing a drum, super fast. Or you're waving really fast, right? You can wave with your feet as well. Right. You can make it hard, you can shake it up through the hips, as you can see. Point really fast. Right. And relax one more time. Straighten everything out. Imagine you're holding something up in the air. Holding something up in the air. Right? Could even be holding someone, right? Like in acro yoga. Whether it's something or someone, it's gravity. That's what we're feeling. Stretch your neck, tuck your chin, and now start to kick your legs and bicycle. Relax your arms. Right? Notice that another movement can be a releasing movement, right? A relaxing movement. A transition into something a little bit more fluid and dynamic. And once we get flowing, the energy gets going. So the energy always follows awareness. So keep that deep breath in, deeper breath out, and now start to come up as you bicycle. You might be coming a little bit more if the couch wasn't in the way completely, but you get nice and easy. Stretch. Keep the spine down. Tuck as much as you can. Feel it all through this area. Right? Just moving, like treading water or bicycling very fast. You're working in the lower back for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. Soles of the feet to the floor. Lift your hips up for bridge. Now we're going to hold. Okay, reach for the heels. I like to grab the heels, walk those elbows underneath. Push hips up, push hips up, push hips up. Right, hold your heels from coming in. Right, hold them out, open up your body. Push up through your rib cage. Push up through your abdomen. Push up through your hips. And then pulse if you can. Right, little tiny movements. Relax the head. Relax the shoulders. Right, everything is going upward. Head is relaxed. Feel 10. 9. 8. 7. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. And 1. Great work, everyone. Lower yourself down slowly. Take your time and just stay here. Don't move. Allow yourself to just rock your head side to side. Tilt your tailbone up and down. Really feel the connection. Remember, your core is everything that supports your spine. So really what we're focusing on is everything internally on this vertical line that we feel, the center line in the back as much as the front, and also from the sides. And again, when really expanded, right, the core is every movement, every muscle that supports that center line, that spine. And so now as we work it out again, just relaxing it down on the ground, right? Lift your hips up, let them come down, lift up, right? Hips lift up, let them come down, lift up. So you can feel that your hip more and more is diving down. As it dives down, you're like, oh, I'm stretching through that lumbar again. Strengthening, lying back, lifting hip up, counter, right? Bring it down, keep pressing it down, and like a button as it presses down, tuck your chin, lift up. Right? Again, you can roll up higher, just demonstrating it nice and slowly. Up, down, lift. Up, down, feel the down, and as the down happens, as you see that, that's where the lift happens. You see it's getting more and more round, and that's the feeling. Good, we'll do one more and then we're gonna stay up. Up, down, round, and pulse to your knees for 10, 9, that's it, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, ready, 1, lie down, push into your hands, arms straight, push into your hands, knees to your hands, right? Look at my back, tailbone curls, tailbone away, tailbone curls, tailbone away, tailbone curls, away, tailbone curls. Oof. When it curls, you feel the shaking, Right, it's like da 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 da, and then you release it. Tailbone away. Tailbone toward you, feel the shaking. Da 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 da. And let it go away. Good, one more time. Tailbone in, hold it for 10. 9, keep holding it. Curl your toes, keep driving your, it's almost that your knees are being stopped by your hands. Tuck your chin, come up. 5, 4, 3, 2, ready? Lean back, kick up, you got it. And forward fold, beautiful. You guys got that nice and fierce and strong, right? Now that you've kicked back, walk those hips back. As you walk those hips back, start to reach forward. Right, as you reach forward, reaching for outsides of the feet. Right, relaxing into it. Tuck your chin. Relax your forehead down. Right, let it go, let it flow. Bend at the elbows. Right, let it go, let it flow. Feeling it through the back body. Good. Just pulsing up and down, up and down. Feel your lower back. Nice long ground series, right, to help ground us. Working with the frame, right? We always talk about this long, strong frame. Remember, core is everything that supports the spine, nose to toes. And whenever we get into our forward fold, we really feel this experience, right? Nose to toes, all through the back. Again, bending those elbows, letting everything relax. All right, fantastic. The one Brahmari to clear. Brahmari is the strong hum. The stronger the hum, the more enlightening, the more integrative the experience becomes through this pranayama. So make sure every muscle fiber, every organ, every cell, every synapse feels it. Nice strong hum all together. Deep breath in. Beautiful, and coming up. All right, fantastic. So I'm going to show from the side, but I may flip vertical to keep my momentum going with you guys. So just hang tight. All right, so curling toes, I'm going back. Curling toes, I'm going back. And that's why I said I'm going to go vertical at the moment, because I want to go further than that, and then forward. And then just slowly lowering down to back. You'll feel it in your tailbone. We've worked on this movement. And now we're elongating it, stretching it through. Okay, so we're getting the stretch and the strengthening all at once. Again, heart forward, heart back. When the heart goes back, look what happens, right? Tucking, curling, tucking, curling. See, I'm locking it in, tucking through the tailbone, curling back. I know this is there, so I can hold myself. If I didn't have the core strength, I'd fall back. And then coming forward. Good, 1 more minute. We're gonna keep exploring it. Right, up and down, up and down. Let's go on a physical minute so I can do it with you guys. Beautiful. So forward, and then again, lowering down. Stretch all the way back. All the way back, and as long as you can. Right, feel it on the floor. And then when you're ready, right, tuck chin, hands come to side, curl your toes. Right, feel. If we have a hard time just getting up with the upper body, remember, kick your legs, right? Kick your legs. Kick your legs, and then stretch forward whenever you're ready. Right? You don't have to do it every time, but it feels really good. And we're going back and forth, in and out, nice and easy. Don't have to come up every time using the core, but it does feel really nice, depending where you're at. Beautiful, let's come forward. On your next one, come into a nice forward fold. Feel, feel, feel. Deep breath in. Deeper breath out. And you'll notice again, it's not that you have to have your feet together. You can, of course. Again, very sharp on the IT band. That's okay. Right, relax. You can open it up a little bit. You can really walk out your feet. There's lots of things you can do here. The important thing is the 3 stages we discuss, more so in the yin, but this class we repeat this pattern in a very yin way because we return to the forward fold. Right? First is leg straight. Got to get the leg straight. That gets the hamstrings going. Then to the hip, right? And how do we do this? We got to go into the hip. How do we do that? Push the spine in the other direction. Right? So your lumbar spine is this way. We want to push it that way. Yep. Push it that way. This way. And then, of course, internally, ice cream scoop through the belly button. Massaging major organs, breathing. And of course we add the Brahmari, and that's the mix to the whole thing. So 1 Brahmari all together, deep breath in. Good, beautiful, and slowly coming up. Fantastic. Now, once you're up, allow the soles of the feet to come down to the ground. As the soles of the feet come down to the ground, walk your hips towards your heels. Okay? I'm going to come a little bit more forward just because of my situation behind me. Good. All right, so here we go. Lowering down to the ground, come back up. Remember, you can always hold or place your hands at your side, release down, come up. Gets too hard, hold on. This is your frame. Even if the feet come off, you can still balance. We're gonna get there. But for now, we're just gonna start to work it nice and slowly. Again, feeling. These are the movements that are the foundation to coming up, right? To coming back down. Right, again, we work it from all these different angles. Sometimes the upper part, sometimes the lower part, sometimes like straight, sometimes like bent. Right? We work all the different parts. That's the key. Good. 10, heart forward, heart back. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Okay, and 1. Now watch, grab your feet or grab your knees, lean back, float. Okay, let your body move around a little bit. Right, you may fall out, that's okay. Just come back in. See, if you're all in that long frame, even if you fall out, come back in. Right, so stay up, get comfortable, and play around here. Look, my arms are still straight. Look how much movement you can receive in your core just by creating a frame. It's a really hard one to teach people because the whole body just moves as one solid, stiff piece, right? And one we're trying to find in yoga is wholeness, right? Wholeness through awareness. Awareness of what our bodies can do, what our bodies can't do, and just being aware, breath by breath. Good, fantastic. When you're ready, curl back, give a little bit of movement, Tuck your chin, aim where you want to go, focus, it's your body. Good, come up. Bring yourself in nice and tight. Squeeze nice and tall. Okay, lean back. There it is. So my feet are just off the floor. Point toes, curl toes. Point toes, curl toes. Nice. Holding here. Hearts forward, hearts back. Right. You can just do a couple of toes curled. That's hard. You can do double. Toes pointed, that's hard. You can do them both simultaneously. Right. Again, if you fall back, just make sure your chin is tucked, right? Again, you should be able to snap yourself back in. We're not going into anything too crazy here, staying upright, right? But getting that sense of movement, sense of entitlement, but either land claim type, right? Where we have a slave-master relationship. No, right? The slave-master relationship is in ourselves, and that's why yoga is all about liberation, first and foremost. First, we got to get liberated, right? Once we're liberated, right, then we can know our freedom, which is realization. Beautiful. So easy. Good. Place the soles of the feet on the floor now. Lean forward, lean back. Open up those arms. Lean forward, give yourself a tuck, right? Pull yourself forward, lean back, open up your arms. Just a little bit. Again, heart is back, same movement. See how far you can go. Good. Come forward, relax. Bring everything in. Really pull up on your spine. Get nice and tall. Relax everything. Good. And then lean back. Open up everything. Try and go to the point where the feet come off the floor. Right? If that happens, see if you can pull it a little bit more. Right? Open everything up and then come back. Right? When it's too much, come back. This is what exploration is all about. Go, come back. What's a bad explorer? One who doesn't come back. Right? Because there's nothing to report on. Right? To explore, one has to report. Right? So as we come back, open up those arms. Wow, that felt good, but look, heart forward, now heart back. Heart forward, heart back. Feel that strength. New moves, new moves. 2 and 1, come forward, right? Come back. Again, this can be as easy or as hard as you need it to be. That's the beauty. As easy or as hard as you need it to be. Good, let's try again. Open up. And coming forward. All right, fantastic. Now we're going to do that reverse table we've been working on for the last couple of weeks. This is a great move. Place your hands behind you, right? The hand holds can be, or the hand pushes can be anything they want. This, again, I like to just move around my hands in different places just to feel, lifting, stretching, getting everything going. And then when I'm ready, again, I'm just curling. Curl. Curl. It's not about coming up, right? My arms lock in, elbows away from the ears. It's just about curling. Curling in different directions. Feeling it through the heels, all the way into the toes. Again, notice I haven't moved my arms, and you've seen all sorts of different variations. Right? What are those variations? Just different movements. Curl, intensity of curl, where I start the curl. Right? Feeling it through, then changing your hands, maybe a little bit wider. And it looks traditionally what you would see. Right? Twisting it out, feeling. And if this is too much, just slow it down, right? Work your shoulders. Work your shoulders. Right? Beautiful. Good. Good, Linda. Good, Jackie. Good, BB laptop. You guys got this, right? Stretch it out, feel. And then coming up again. Stretch it out, allow, move it up. Push it toward your heels now. Push it towards your heels now. So it's going for squat, almost in a radically different way. From horizontal or vertical, going diagonal now. Notice my heels are off the ground. Now they're on the ground. Right? Feel all the different ways you can bring those heels and toes together. And now I'm doing this sort of mixing movement. Feels really good. Rolling it through. Lifting up when necessary. Dropping down. And now let's start to walk those hands a little closer together from this side. Right? And start to move side to side. Right, move side to side. As you move side to side, start to walk through. As you walk through, side to side. Stretch through. Stretch through. So good for our core. Right? Relaxing and releasing. Forward and back. Right? Knees touch the ground. Heels touch the ground. Knees. Heels. Knees. Heels. Knees. And heels. Good. When you're ready, let's sit back in a squat. Just relax for a moment. Take a couple deep breaths here. Get in sync. And let's start to bounce. Feel that energy. Bounce, bounce, bounce. Up a little higher. Up a little higher. Good. 5, 4, 3, 2. Get ready and forward and right into your downward dog. I'm going to go to the side. It'll be easier. And stretch it out now. Right from reverse table to downward dog. And stretch back. Push back through the heels. Walk it out 1 foot at a time. Reach back, stretch back. And everything relaxes. Right? And as everything relaxes, getting into a good way, start to switch. Cross grip. So right hand to left foot. And then cross grip. Left hand to right foot. And twist. Stretch and twist. Open up the jaw. Relax the jaw. Stretch and twist. Good. And one more. We hold. Breathing for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Doing great, guys. 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax, switch it up. Other side, grab hold, arm straight, tailbone up, pressing into the ground, feeling that beautiful twist. Relax. Right, nice and easy. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Coming forward. Good. So sideways, it's a little hard to shove. Taller than this, so I'm going to go this way. Vertical. Good. Coming into your tall plank position. Good. From here, bring the knees to the floor. Uncurl the toes, push back, child's pose. Good. When you're ready, curl up. So from here, it looks like this. Tuck your chin, curl, 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 curl up. Once you get to here, lift your knees. Come down, curl, 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 curl down. Good. So that's the movement. Curl, 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 curl up. Feel the weight. Your back is fully curled. Lift your knees. Straighten your legs. Bring yourself back down. And allow yourself to drop back. All right, so let's see if I can show you from the side. Okay. Curl, 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 curl. Lift your knees. Stretch it out. Curl, 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 curl down. Curl, 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 curl. Heel to the hips. Beautiful. Move it around. Feel, feel, feel. Good. Let's do a couple more. Curl, curl, curl. Lift our knees. Stretch out here. Nice and strong. Good. Creep the curl. Lower the knees. Lower the body. Good. Last one all together. Coming out. Curl up. Use that tailbone. Use all the movements you've learned from this curl. Press down through the tops of the feet. Lift those knees. Stretch it straight. Bring it back down. And relax now. Don't come all the way down. Walk your hands in front. It's called puppy dog. Stretching it out. Hips. Remember, if you have knee issues, you modify. Right? You modify by changing it. Right? You don't have to do this. Lots of different variations you can do that, to change that. Remember, it always has to feel good. right? It should feel difficult, challenging, yes, but it should always feel good. That's an important part of the practice. All right, from here, allow ourselves to come heels to hip, hands on heart, lower down, come forward, right? You can stretch your arms open if you want to kind of imagine you're holding on to something. Walk a little more forward, stretch back, and again, come forward. Don't go all the way forward to the ground just yet. Go as far forward as you go back. Let's put it that way. So you want to feel that range of, oh, I can go this far back, right? Let's say it's 10 o'clock. Well, then I can go to 3 o'clock, right? Or 2 o'clock, vice versa. Somewhere there. Good. Feel. Feel. Spine back, spine forward. Stretch. As much as you strengthen. Right, forward. Good, 10, breathe. Your knees can come off the ground a little bit like an ankle stretch, but don't come off the ground where you lose the integrity. And you fall back, right? And again, same place forward. You can get a lot here. Stretching forward. Right, heart forward, heart back. So heart comes back, we stretch back. Right, feel, get that nice ankle stretch. Good, coming back forward one last time. Good, stretch forward. Oh. Good, fantastic, and coming back up. Not anything to kick out, just and right to your forward fold. Right, stretch it out, feel, feel, feel. Remember, each round, right, creates a different sensation, different sensorium of that sensation, how we experience it each and every class. That's why it's a daily practice, right? We just do this every day, just like we eat, shower, drink, right? Yoga is just a part of that eat, sleep, repeat pattern, right? Very powerful for our bodies, because when we don't do it, we feel it, right? Why? Because things become stagnant. Right? It stops feeling good because it stops feeling good. Right? It's not moving. Right? Bliss is all about detox. We have to detox before we retox. And what's our retox? Everything. Right? From breathing in free radicals, right? Humidity, pollution, right? Our own mental pollution, self-talk, negative self-talk. Right? That's why we need to cleanse and clear. Right? That's why it's the proverbial shower. Right? Or physical meal of the day, right? Exercise, right? Enlightenment or, information, right? That is what we're doing. That's why yoga is a science, right? Because we are informing ourselves. So let's do it again with the Brahmari, nice and strong, right? Let that be with a bit of an intention, right? As we come to the end of our practice, getting near there, just remember that. Right? Why are you here? Why are we doing this work? Right? Get that biofeedback. Remember the feeling. One of the most advanced things you can do in a yoga practice is remember what you feel now at the beginning of class when you don't feel it. Right? How to create that unbrokenness or non-separateness in your practice, where you know how you're going to feel, and that actually just that anticipation creates that sensation, or it gives you a strong vision to work from. So the feeling starts to connect. Good. One Brahmari all together. Deep breath in. Slowly coming up. And exhale, relax. Good. Bring the soles of the feet to the floor once again. All right, so I'll show you from the side. Perfect. So now we're going to come down onto the ground, but as we come down onto the ground, we're going to bring ourselves back, and then we're going to bring the feet to the floor. And then when the feet come to the floor, you're going to lift yourself up. Okay, so it comes down, knees come into chest, feet to the floor. Don't kick out, feet to the floor. See if you can tilt your tailbone. Okay, watch. Okay, little bit of a movement. So really listen to the sequence and you'll see it's just subtly different. You'll feel it a little bit lower and it's a kind of a nice extension to a lot of these moves. So we come back, right? We're just exploring that, knees into chest, that's great. And then from here, instead of kicking out, what we're gonna do is kick down. Now the kick down is not really from the legs, it's gonna come from your tailbone because now it's warmed up. See, tailbone, watch. And it all happens together. And that's the feeling. You relax, right? You can take your time, relax your head. And then when you're ready, you kick not up, not out, you kick down. Challenging, try it a few times, right? It's not to say you can't go outward, right? Which you already know, it's just different. Right, coming down, again, getting nice and stretched. And of course, when you're ready, kick down. And the down comes from the tailbone. Tailbone drops, I lift up, reverses. Tailbone drops, I lift up, it reverses. Tailbone drops, I come up. And this is where we start to work smart, not hard. This is actually not hard at all, right? Again, it's just my body doing what is optimal. And when I do what is optimal, it's not that hard because I can flow, right? There's a momentum, there's a psychology connected to that flow, an attention state. Right? So just up and down as much as you need, right? And as you relax here and kick down, get that feeling of coming up. Coming up. Coming up. For 10, 9, 8, curl down. All about the curl. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Best part. Lie down on the ground, relax, knees into chest, give yourself a squeeze. Massage it out. Right, little circles again. We're visiting our circles. And this time letting it go, opening up the knees, and just really exploring this kind of newfound strength, this energy, right, that we've just developed deeply in our hips. Moving it around. Good, when you're ready, you get to the bottom, go the other way. Good, when you're ready, roll on to left or right side, whichever you prefer. I'm gonna show you from a 45, but you'd be really better off just to watch straight towards the screen. So again, my hands are gonna come in, tilt the screen a little bit more so you see it more, perfect. So my hands are gonna come in right now, just into a Sphinx position. So from the back, you see, toes are stretched. Okay, so I'm in my Sphinx position. And now from here, all I'm gonna do is open up my elbows. Good, once my elbows are opened up, now I bring my elbows in and I bring my elbows down. I can bring my forehead to the floor, which feels the best. I bring my elbows in, I lift up. Hold myself with my mind, right? Again, you can have your hands here. Again, you can have your hands above, but it's just a mental thing. Relax down. And the more you relax down, you start to feel what fires and what doesn't. Bring your elbows in, feel that stability, and then from here, peel yourself off the ground, right? Bounce, bounce. Feel, lift yourself up. 10, right? 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Down, relax. Right, ground through the solar plexus. Right, let your body drop down through the front body now. Grounding through the front. Good. When you're ready, clasp your hands together behind you, right? If you can't clasp your hands, grab one of your elbows, one of your wrists or the other wrist, right? If you can't do that, just arms straight back. But if you can, clasp your hands together, straighten your arms, and use that to pull you back. Imagine you're being pulled by your arms and all those different variations. And then lift, lift, pull back, pull back, pull back. Get into your abdomen, right? Feel it from your belly button. Right? Feel it from your belly button. Breathing, stretching all the way back for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. Release down, arms to the floor, push-ups, and then come down. Relax. Shake it all out. Now when you're ready, push up. Right? Notice I'm just doing an upward dog push-up, just with my arms and down. Relax. Good again. You push up, everything relaxes. Look around, relax back down. We're gonna do 5 more. You just push straight up. That's all you do. Lock it in. Keep pushing up. The more you push up, the better. And then down. I can try different areas. Right? That's the fun part. Right? Push up. Not like this. Push up. Look at all that extra movement. Right and down. And maybe I'll push up from here. Right? Whoa. Right, that's new. But I did it. Good and down. So it's all about trying different areas. What about this one? Push up. Oh yeah, it feels good. Right? Just push up. And then down. And then let it go. Good, 3 more. Push up. Good, and last one. And down. Good, rock forward with your hands, forehead to the ground. Start to pedal out your legs one at a time. Just heels to hips, one at a time. Stretch out your arms forward, and the legs are just going back, heels to hips, heels to hips. Now, when you're ready, one leg stays bent, the other leg stays straight. Start to lift it off the ground and lift it up in balance for 10. Good, press through the other knee. 8, 7, 6, stretch out your arms. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Knee to the floor now. Left knee to the floor. Right leg straightens out. Lift the right leg by pressing the knee or the thigh down with the other leg. Straighten yourself out. Feel it through your body. Lift up. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Bring it down. Windshield wiper the knees. By letting the heels just go side to side. Oh. Good. Let's lift both our legs now. Nice and easy. How do you lift both your legs? Fire up those thighs. And then just start to lift one at a time. Start to kick down like swimming. Kick down through the body like swimming. And then lift your head up, right? And feel it through your whole body. There we go. This is the last movement. You guys got this today. Good. Feel. Stretching all the way up. My hands can even be up in the air. Good. 10, 9. But you can keep your hands on the ground. 8. All about that kick. Stretch back. Lift up. 7, 6. Keep kicking. Right? You don't kick the floor. Kick up. Up. Heels up. 5, 4, 3, 2. Best part. 1. Thread the needle. Turn around. Again. Thread the needle with the legs. Turn around. Oh. And find that beautiful flat back. Soles of the feet to the floor. Lumbar flat on the back. right? Everything relaxes. Right, and just start to tilt your tailbone forward and back. Nice and easy, right? Open your jaw, stick out your tongue. And again, just moving through your bridge, nice and easy. Now again, we've come a long way. We've done lots of different movements today for the spine. And again, now just feeling the power of that spine, right? This is the movement. This movement makes everything happen. From the lifting up, right, to the lifting up and back, right? We want to go into an inversion. Well, that's the way we got to go. Want to sit up? Well, that's the way we want to go. So it's really all this, the origin story of what it is to really work with the core, just lying down, right? So if we meditate, right, or if we're kneeling, right, this is a perfect kneeling position, right? If we cross our legs, right, if we have our legs up here, then this is a perfect back. Right, so we want to remember that. So let's lie down now, stretch our legs open if we want to. Get as comfortable as you can. Squeeze your glutes, relax. Squeeze your glutes, relax. Squeeze your glutes, relax. Squeeze, release. Squeeze, release. Squeeze, release. Good. Let your head relax, shoulders relax, everything relaxes. Deep breath in. Deeper breath out. Just let everything relax as you come into your Shavasana. Your head relaxes, your heart relaxes, and your hips relax. And now you can really feel your nervous system at work behind closed eyes. You can feel those signals I was talking about, those sensory sensations that come from the periphery, and how our central nervous system connects with that. How our spines, how our brains just connect with that. And it doesn't have to be a good thing or a bad thing. When it's a good thing, it brings a lot of pleasure and bliss. When it's a bad thing, it brings a lot of pain and discomfort. What we can affect is the change. We can make it better. We can make it not so bad. We can make it our best. That's what we have control of. We have control over the change. If something doesn't change, then we have no control over it. Our influence, our control comes from our awareness, right? And so if you're aware of these simple sciences of the body, then you can affect change, because that's the only thing we can affect. And Shavasana is an integration. All that work we did, all that sensation, as I lie here, right, it's about accepting. So the past is gone now. Right? The future has not happened. So all I have is the present. And from this moment, I can best serve myself, best serve another, and best serve others. So I'll take a deep breath in and just sigh it out. Nice, deep in and deeper out. Two more. Final one. Relax your head. Oh, wiggle your fingers out. Let everything go, let everything flow. Soles of the feet to the floor. Let that relax side to side, knees side to side. Good, and when you're ready, roll onto left or right side and slowly come up to a comfortable seated position. Again, remember, just sit comfortable. And once you have your comfortable seated position, hands together, right? And feel all along the spine. All right, again, heart forward, heart back. I feel that connection to your hips. And just feel yourself growing stronger, right? Longer. Growing stronger, longer. Right? Up over your head, back down over your heart. Waking from this awakening. And so whatever's dull, whatever's dim, we're going to brighten it up. We're going to lighten it up. So whatever is dull or dim, we're going to brighten and lighten. And that's the feeling you get in the hands. You get the sensation, this energy. And so let's just let it open up. And that's what we call presence. The feeling of ourselves. What it is to feel like ourselves. And if you feel nothing, fantastic. That's a feeling. It's the feeling of nothing. You wouldn't be able to know what no thing feels like without the feeling to be able to feel no thing. And that's the next level. And that's when we start to get in tune at a higher level, what we call awareness over the feelings. Feeling something is important. Feeling nothing is also equally important. What's important is that we're feeling. Because feeling means we're healing. Feeling means we're free. If we can feel, then we can know. If we can know, then we can show. If we can do it, then we can be it. Because we are it. So we're going to chant the mantra Om. As we do that, we'll slowly bring the palms together. Deep breath in. Shanti, 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 peace, peace, peace. In your hearts, in your lives, in everything that you see, are, and be. The divine in me sees and shares the divine in you. In love, with love, through love. Thank you everyone for coming out today. Namaste. So welcome, Linda. Thank you for joining us today.